To analyze the situation more, I'm delighted to interview over the phone Ambassador Hussien Hareedy, the former assistant to the Foreign Minister. Good afternoon, Your Excellency.
Good afternoon, Madam.
First of all, after following the current situation in Gaza, as we know now that Kamal Adwan Hospital has been announced as a facility out of service due to the last raid that took place on this hospital. How do you comment on this latest update, and how do you think the Palestinians could survive life in these inhumane circumstances?
Well, honestly speaking, Madam, what the Palestinian people is going through in Gaza is really beyond any imagination. And the United States and the West, with Israel, are responsible for this situation in Gaza. And on the other hand, what happened in the Kamal Adwan Hospital should not be a surprise, because the ultimate objective of the Israelis is to evict the Palestinians from Gaza and to reduce the number of the Palestinians living in Gaza. They are speaking, or some Israeli officials are speaking about 1 million Palestinians must leave the Gaza, or should leave the Gaza Strip. So that's the plan, to exert the maximum pressures on most Palestinians to believe that they have no future in the Strip. And that's why, and that's the reason that would lead them to leave the Gaza Strip. And that's what the Israelis are doing now. They are depriving the Palestinians in Gaza of basic human rights.
Yes, Your Excellency, but allow me to ask you something, as many people are being confused at this point, as Israel is insisting on this aggressive approach and insisting on targeting hospitals and detaining hospital directors, and this way and this approach in the war is even making it worse and making Israel lose the public opinion and use their reputation all around the world. So why is Israel insisting on this approach while it is losing the public opinion from a global level?
First of all, the Israelis and Israel, the Israeli government, they don't care about the image, and they don't care about international public opinion. As long as they keep receiving weapons and ammunition from the United States, not only weapons, but also political and media and diplomatic cover. So they don't care. They couldn't care less about how the world thinks of Israel or something like that. The second point is that people should not be confused. This is Israel. This is the true face of Israel. And if there is any lesson that we Egyptians and Arabs should draw from the mayhem and the destruction and the killing fields in Gaza for more than a year now, is that we should reconsider our position vis-à-vis peace with Israel. There will never be peace with Israel. Peace from an Israeli point of view is to impose their will on all the Arabs and all neighboring countries. And this is not peace, this is surrender. And that's what I have to say to answer your question.
Yes, and Your Excellency, what is the way out in your point of view, as also regarding the international laws and the international resolutions? These are not respected from the Israeli side. So what could Palestinians do, or what could the world do more and offer in order to calm the tensions in this regard?
It's not tension, calming tensions. I beg to differ with you, Madam. It's not calming tensions. It's bringing this war to an end as quickly as possible, and then to start reconstruction in the Gaza Strip under a Palestinian authority. Thirdly, to surge the humanitarian assistance to the Gaza Strip. That's what you have to do. As far as the Palestinians are concerned, what we call upon the Palestinians, whether it's Hamas, Islamic Jihad, or the National Palestinian Authority, we call on them to unite, to show a united, to speak in the framework of a united front. The division among the Palestinians is no longer tolerable or acceptable, or will lead them anywhere.
Yes, I would like to thank you so much,
Thank you.
Mr. Ambassador Hussien Hareedy, the former assistant to the Foreign Minister.